Hello everybody, my name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing some TikTok beauty hacks. So let's just go ahead and keep this intro very short and get started. So I'm going to try doing my whole face using TikTok hacks. So the first one, I bet a lot of you have seen this because it's all over.
If you wear makeup, watch. Change your whole routine and try this instead. Moisturize first. Then after moisturizing, take some translucent powder. I usually use the Fit Me one, and I just lightly dab it all over my face, not too much. Then take some setting spray. It could be any setting spray. I usually use the NYX one. After the setting spray, take a primer and just put your primer. Also, wait for the setting spray to dry first. Then just put on your foundation and just see what happens and how amazing your fucking makeup is gonna look.
I saw another lady who had kind of like the same idea, and she's like some type of makeup artist, but she had a little tip on how to make that better, so here it is.
Hi, my name is Makeup by Maritza, and I want to explain a trend that's going around right now. So, hold on. It's the one about powdering before foundation versus after foundation, and here's the correct way to do it. Do all of your skincare first. Yes, that includes moisturizer. Then apply your primer. The reason why that is so important is because your primer can not only lock in your skincare, it can be the important barrier. So what your powder is doing is sealing your primer and all of that goodness in. You don't want to do it the opposite way around. Okay, we're going to continue. Then you take your translucent powder and a fluffy brush and just gently press it into the skin. You don't want a heavy layer. After that, if you're oily, use the Skindinavia or Urban Decay setting spray.
I'm just gonna go in quick. I use the cheapest this one right here. I feel like it's a really good moisturizer. It's the Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Honestly, it's super affordable, lasts forever. Okay, so after that, they said go in with your primer. So I'm just using a Fenty Beauty primer. Okay, so I let my primer dry in a little bit. Then I'm gonna take just some translucent powder. I think I tried this once actually, and I really like the results. But let's see. Okay, and after that, we're supposed to go in with a setting spray. I'm just using the Morphe one. So usually my go-to foundations are either the L'Oreal True Match ones or the L'Oreal Infallible. But I ran out of the True Match one, and this one is too dark for me right now. So we're gonna try a completely different foundation that I haven't used in a minute. It is the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Foundation, and I'm just gonna apply that with a normal brush. I don't know, I kind of like it actually. I wish I could have used my own favorite foundation because I do like this foundation. I just always thought it felt too cakey on me. But let's go to the next TikTok video. So the next is going to be concealers. We're going to watch two different ones once again and use them both.
I'm going to show you this life-changing facelift concealer hack. This is how I used to do my concealer, triangle under the eye. It's a very bright, very dramatic concealer everywhere. With this technique, you strategically place it on the inner and outer corner of the eye going upwards, and this will lift the face. If you have dark circles, just use a color corrector before your concealer. This uses less product, so it looks more natural, but you can use it for everyday or dramatic looks. I always set my concealer with a powder just to make sure that nothing creases. This is literally a facelift without the surgery, and your face will be snatched.
Take the sharp Tarte Shape Tape. I usually use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer because it is a dupe for this, a lot more affordable. But I ran out, so we're going to make the line here. She took a smaller brush and she used some setting spray on it. And then she just blended it out. So now we're gonna use a technique that the other lady used in the second video, which was applying the translucent setting powder with her finger. So I'm just gonna go in. I actually really think this is a good idea if you don't want a whole bunch of powder under your eyes and for it to not be creased. Like, your finger is honestly sometimes the best brush for some things on your face. Let's go to the next video. I'm going to take my She Glam contour stick and the shade Cinnamon, and we're just gonna go at it. And from what I have been learning from like contouring, you're supposed to not actually go all the way down here, you know? Kind of like where your eyebrow eye ends is where you actually need it, and you can like feel where kind of your cheekbones are at. So I'm gonna just make a line right there and just end it there, and do the same thing on this side, and then do my forehead. Ooh. And then she did down here, and I learned that from Kim Kardashian too. Gives you a fuller lip, and your chin, and then we'll do the nose at the end. Make it a little wet. And then also I have learned to do your contour up. You don't want to like do your contour down, you're gonna blend it up. And don't blend it this way either, because you don't want it to suck down your face. You want it to lift up your face. So do it in an upwards motion. This is good if you want to like kind of, if you have a bigger forehead and you kind of want to make it look smaller. Okay, now for the nose, I'm going to go in and just do the line there, the line there. Close it like that, and then basically you just do one like that. It looks funny. And then with this, I did not actually use any concealer earlier, so I am going back into with my concealer, and I'm just gonna grab a concealer brush to have a better line, and we're just going to actually make the line right here. And then right there, just blend all of that out. Now that we've done the basically cream contour, I am going to go in with my bronzers here. I'm gonna use the Hoola bronzer today and the Sun Stalker, I think that's what it's called, by Fenty Beauty bronzer, and use my Fenty Beauty one, and then just go in with that. And if you ever overdo it, like I think I overdid my nose a little bit, I'm just going back in with my own foundation brush that I used, and I'm actually just going to kind of tap that off. And that is it for contouring. Let's go to the next video hack.
How you should apply your blush. We've all been taught to apply your blush to the apples of the cheeks, like that. Doesn't do much for me, does it? Let's try this. Start from the middle, from the outer corner of the eye, and move towards the temple, and then go back to the apples of the cheek. This will give you an automatic lift to the face. Before, after.
Right now I'm just going to use the Tarte Feisty Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush. I just kind of like a peachy one. But I do like putting on my blush up a little higher so it doesn't look too harsh. And there is that hack. On to the next one. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm very intrigued. So basically, you put the eyelash glue and then you brush them up and then you just fill them in. So let me get a little closer. I don't know how much. And then we're going to brush it up. Oh my god. Okay, well it worked, but I need to like trim my eyebrows. So I am just going to kind of brush them down a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't hate it. I feel like with this, you need to, one, have your eyebrows very clean. So like take off all the foundation or powder that you might get on them. Two, have them like nicely trimmed, because you can see when I put on the glue and brush them up, there were a lot that were just sticking up. So I'd probably like trim them first. And yeah, the only problem is that they do feel very like stuck on, and when you put I put eyeshadow over it just to like fill in the gaps, and it was a little kind of hard. But overall, if you want to like try getting a little fox eyebrows, definitely recommend. Okay, so here is our next video. Now it's like an eyeshadow look.
The schedule busy, my head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie, my cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tussies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me, it's me.
Okay, this is cute. So it's basically, she's using a different Too Faced palette. I'm just gonna use a semi-sweet chocolate bar one. Basically using the lighter shades on her crease, and then she's going in with some darker colors on, giving it an eyeliner effect. I'm going in with peanut butter here, and it's a slightly darker color. And then she goes in with a slightly darker color and does like a slightly thinner line. And then she goes in with a lighter color. And she just does this side. Okay, so we got like, I think 3 or 4 more tips, and then we're almost done.
How to make your lips look bigger. Overline the top of your lip called the Cupid's bow and follow your natural line down to the corners, and overline the bottom center of your bottom lip and follow that up to the corners, shade in the corners, apply lipstick and apply a lighter color to the center, and boom.
Now, she said to overline, okay, I'm gonna need a mirror for this. Okay, so she overdoes her top lip and then overdoes the bottom. And I'm using my Rare Beauty lipstick. Honestly, love them. My sister got it for me for Christmas, and the like texture, consistency of it is so nice. Okay, so there's that. And then they do go with a lighter shade on the inside, so I'm actually just gonna go in with a gloss, dab a little in the middle. Okay guys, so I straight up don't know if this last hack is going to work at all, because I've been trying to like fix it right now and I don't know, I'm scared. So basically this lady is putting looks too easy and I'm going to mess up. Let me grab a mirror. Okay, so I put some glue on my lashes. I put them on my tweezers here. I think this goes on this side too. Oh, fuck. My hair is going behind my ear for this. How the fuck? It's still on there. Am I doing something wrong? See, this is what I thought would happen. It just gets stuck on the actual tweezers. I mean, curlers. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, this is a complete fail. I think it's just easier to just put on the lashes. Okay, you guys, so that was it for today's video. It honestly surprised me how good all these kind of TikTok hacks were, and I really enjoyed them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Baby girl, you know my situation. Could fuck with me and stack all